everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna, and today we are going to finish cash stuffing our envelopes for the month of March. So I actually went to the bank and needed to pull out some denominations that matched the envelopes that I had stuffed in the previous video. So I have that in here, but we also need to unstuff $200 that was for our debt payment. So I am hoping to pay $260 towards our AT&T bill to pay off one of our cell phones. And so I'm going to pull that money, and then when we get paid, we will just use the money in the bank to make a payment towards AT&T. So let me go ahead and get this money out. I also did a kind of like a money swap. So I had like $400 for 100s in my emergency fund that I like to keep cash on, and I wanted to switch them out for some bills, so that way whenever like my husband and I use some cash, that I would actually have change. So when I went to the bank, I just got some smaller denominations for our emergency fund. So I'm super excited about that. I will probably, replenish this as needed, but like I got some 50s in case I needed to break 100s. I've got some 20s, some 10s, and then some 5s. So I probably will round up to the closest 5, and that way I don't really have to deal with the 1s, because that can kind of be a headache sometimes. So I'm going to keep this change here in our emergency fund envelope, and then that way I can make change whenever we spend money. And see, this is basically the denominations I broke out. So hopefully that will help in our future videos. So I pulled 200 out from debt, and then I went to the bank for 195. So let's go ahead and count this. And I did not get some pretty bills. These are very floppy. So, but that's all right. So we've got 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 380, 385, 390, 395. So basically, I am going to add these numbers into the envelopes we've already stuffed. So I believe most of it is in our bills binder. So for subscriptions, I believe we pay like $700 towards subscriptions, annual subscriptions every year. So I had budgeted $75 per month to go in here. And so we're going to add a 5. And so now we have 50, 70, 75. So that way, hopefully, when our next subscription pops up, we will already have that cash funded. And then next is going to be medical. I wanted to add a 5, so now it has 15. My husband has a prescription that he gets every 3 months, and it's 45, so we will be using this every 3 months. And then miscellaneous didn't get anything, and I actually wanted to add a 10, so it is going to get this 10. And then I think that is it for this envelope. So next is going to be birthdays. We have 3 birthdays coming up in April. And so I needed to put a good chunk into this. So I wanted to put 175. So it's going to get this last 5. And so now we have 150, 170, 175. So for April, we will be budgeting to spend for 3 birthdays. And then this remaining cash should be going towards our 10K challenge. So for March, we previously put in 450, and so now we are putting in 370. So that should be the rest of this. That is 1, 2, 3, 350, 370. And I will probably put this in the bank every 2 months. Or I guess like I did previously, I'll use this cash to stuff our sinking funds. And then when we get paid, I will use that money to put towards savings. So let's go ahead and give this a count. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 750, 8, 820 for the month of March. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in for March. And I have the other 2 envelopes back here empty. But since we took that money and put it in the bank, I actually have a separate envelope. Oh, wrong one. Separate envelope back here for new home savings. So we have $1,500 in the bank, and I still have 20 from January and February. So I will probably join that again in April. So, but that is it for today's video. It is short and sweet. So my next video should be our April budget overview. So this month is flying by. Since the 31st is on a Sunday, I probably will not have our February budget recap until the first week of April. So y'all stay tuned, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.